Okay, cool. Looks like we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Johnny Sigs. You can call me the Suit if you want to. And today we're going to be casting a Dota 2 replay. I jumped on... Got a little bit of fuzz in my hair. I jumped on earlier today. I was playing a game of Enigma. Easily one of my favorite heroes. So we're just going to go ahead and start up that replay. I do apologize for not having this set up. I should have actually clicked it, but we're going to have to load in. But that was actually really quick. So here we go as we watch my Enigma replay. Alright, let's get a drink. And we're going to speed it up to speed 2. There we go. Speed 8. Let's get this guy loaded in there. Alright, cool. And I'm playing on the side of the Dire today. We've got Razor, Shadow Shaman. I feel like we had an Earthshaker. Maybe that was another game. I don't remember. So, let's go. Player perspective. Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, that's what it was. It was Doombringer, Razor, Witch Doctor, and yeah, not Shadow Shaman, it was Witch Doctor. And myself on Enigma. Alright. Let's go ahead and drop down the sound a little bit. Alright, cool. Yes, I say cool a lot, but that's from my casting of StarCraft games. I said cool a lot back then too. Alright. Let's go and drop this back down to normal speed. I think that's normal speed anyway. That should be normal speed. Good. And I said good a lot too, so get over it. Alright, so we've got Witch Doctor and Doombringer in the top lane against Bounty Hunter and Sven. In the mid lane, we've got Razor versus Huskar. Huskar, I hate you, but everybody hates Huskar. And then we've got Necrolite and Dragon Knight down here in the bottom lane against Kunkak. I don't know. I always call him Kakuna, and I called him Kakuna back in Dota 1. I just always called him Kakuna. So I'm going to be calling him Kakuna in this game too, probably. And I'm playing, like I said, so many times, I'm playing Enigma. I love Enigma. So let's just talk really quick about his skills. His Q is it stuns the target, does damage, and it does damage and a stun over time. So based on how many points you put into it, it'll stun them multiple times. I think the max is 3 times, and it does damage over time. His W is he kills either an enemy or a friendly creep or a neutral creep, and he spawns 3 of these little goo things there, the little baby Enigmas. And every 6th attack that they make, they go up to full life, and they replicate, so they get 6 little goo things that are attacking. And every point you put into them increases their damage and their base HP. His E is a damage over time based on percentage of enemy health. So it's good for later games. I don't max it until like way late game until I max both my Q and my W. And then his ultimate is the Black Hole. It's an AoE stun lock, I guess. Stun lock. It's not really a stun, it's a lockdown, I guess. It's an AoE lockdown that does damage based on how close you are to the center of it. The closer you are to the center, the more damage you do. And the great thing about Black Hole is things like Black King Bar or Magic Immunity, you still get pulled in to the Black Hole, you just don't take the damage. So it's a great lockdown. I love Enigma. I can't say enough about him. A little bit sloppy play by me there, having that the Clarity Pot open and then getting hit by the Dragon Knight's Flame Breath, and then losing that Clarity Pot. Huskar and Razor just changing back and forth. I'm going to pull up the score sheets. Huskar at 12 CS, Razor only at 2 CS. So Razor looking like he's focusing a little bit more on just harassing Huskar rather than getting the CS. Witch Doctor and Doombringer up against Sven and Bounty Hunter. doing decent a bit of harass on them. Cool. And then Kakuna and I down in bot. God, that's going to piss off so many people, I can already tell. I got Maria wrong in the last one. Marinon. I went to look it up on how to say it, so I could say it right, and I totally forgot, but oh well. So excuse me for saying a couple of characters' names wrongs. You know, they're usually the characters that I never played that I get their names wrong, or I hardly ever saw. But yeah, just continuing up this harass, just poking this tower down. Enigma's a great pusher. He's a great initiator when you get a blink dagger on him. Super squishy though. I mean, if you look, I'm on par level with these guys, and I have about half their life. Well, a little bit more than half their life. So, I mean, super squishy character, and there's me trying to last hit that minion and just epic failing. I remember that. I said something out loud when I was failing that hard at last hitting. Huskar and Razor going at it, and I think Huskar goes back here or eats a tree or does something and then comes down to us eventually, because I remember we were pushed out this far for a while, and then Huskar decided to come down and punch us right in the face. Not a whole lot going on. So like I said, the little mini Enigmas just get to replicate. So they're, again, going back to he's a great pusher. You get 6 extra minions to push that do 28 damage. So, and they draw tower aggro off of heroes, so they're nice. They're real nice for pushing lanes. They do give XP and gold though, so got to be kind of careful with where you put them. As far as items go on Enigma, I love getting a Soul Ring and then the Boots of Mana. I forgot what they're called. I think they're... There's something or other. I don't remember. Arcane Boots, that's what they're called, not Boots of Mana, Arcane Boots. Woo! Okay. Razor getting a ring. Okay. Sven getting boots. Bounty Hunter not really getting anything yet, just chilling on 1,000 gold. Witch Doctor not getting much. Doombringer gotten a ring of health. Nice. And here's where Huskar decides to come down. Huskar having the Urn of Shadows. It's a great item for Huskar. Great item for Shadow Fiend. Stuff like that. And we should have noticed that the mid was missing, and we decided to start coming back here. I think our mid did call Mia, and then Kakuna guy decides to go back for whatever reason. That was just a poor decision by his side. I was either out of mana. Yep, I was out of mana, so I couldn't help him at all. So I go ahead and buy my Soul Ring, my boots, and a couple of mana or clarity pots, just so I can hold off against this push. Enigma, great job at holding off pushes as well. With, like I said, with the little baby Enigmas, he does a good job of holding off pushes. Huskar does port home though, so I have my Soul Ring and I pop a Clarity as soon as I get it. Dragon Knight leaves to go check for Rune, I believe, or maybe he goes to push mid. He's level 6. I think he does go push mid, or he does relatively soon. I don't remember which one. I don't remember if we take his tower first or not. But foreknowledge, something I shouldn't have. Anyway, let's just pretend like I don't know what's going to happen. So. Go right back into pushing lane. Huskar going up to grab an Illusion Rune. Razor, I believe, is going to die here, with Huskar coming down on him with 3 illusions and Dragon Knight coming in with a stun. Yeah, that's a dead Razor right there. So Kanuka and I decide to finish off bot. So I morph in some Enigma Lings and Enigma, baby Enigmas, I don't know. And then I'm pretty sure we managed to save this tower. Dragonite activating his ult. I gotta say, this is one of the coolest ults in the game, hands down. You turn into a giant dragon. That's just, I think that's pretty awesome. So I decided to run up, and I believe I grab a, I grab Arcane Boots before I go over there. And Razor's holding off. Tower's about half-life. Huskar's out of illusions. Dragonite stunning Razor. Huskar using his Urn of Shadows and ulting in on Razor. I come in with a stun. Oh, I'm sorry. I use a Black Hole first. And then I throw the stun down on Dragonite. Dragonite, though, super tanky. Gonna get the kill off on Razor, and he's gonna use his Magic Wand to get up on some life there and manage to escape. Magic Wand, good item for early laning against casters. You get a decent amount of stacks on it pretty quickly, and you can actually save your life. But definitely not an item you want to be carrying into late game. So then Kanuka and I decide to start pushing this mid tower again, while Necrolite is pushing bot lane. I'm sorry, holding bot lane. Doombringer, Witch Doctor's still up top. Doombringer's looking through the woods. He wants to find an animal to eat, probably a centaur. Bounty Hunter and Sven just chilling. And we get a Huskar and a Dragonite poured in while we're still poking on that tower. Sven decides to come down river. I am low on mana, but yay for soul rings. Sven comes in to stun Razor. There's the stun. Huskar jumps in so fast. I ring stun on Huskar, but it didn't help in time. Razor a little bit overextended there, but what are you gonna do? Dragonite going into dragon form, super awesome. Gonna go ahead, kill that the catapult creep and get some little minions in here to help attack, and they get to poke down on Huskar, and I try to pull them back a little bit. They get to replicate, so I decide to just leave them there and have them do some poke damage while I wait for some mana to come back. Arcane Boots comes back up, and my cooldown on my soul ring is almost up. Razor decides to help port in. Kanuka runs down, so now we've got command over this lane, while the Huskar, Sven, and Dragonite are coming up to gank Doombringer and Witch Doctor. We decide to push mid instead, so we just kind of leaving them to their own fate here. And Sven popping his ult as well as his Warcry, giving them speed and armor. Doombringer should be able to get out of there just fine. We pick off mid tower, and we decide to keep pushing since they look to be all top. Doombringer holding up against 3 of them up in top lane. Well, technically 4 of them, and I believe they're going to probably dive him. Dragonite getting a good stun off on him. Huskar just auto-attacking Dragonite, flaming, and Bounty Hunter throwing out his little shuriken dagger and getting the kill off on there. So Razor and I are continuing to push this mid tower, realizing that we're not going to be able to get up to top lane in time, so we're just going to keep the pressure there. Kanuka running right past the double damage rune. Always like to see the forfeiting of the runes. We do lose our top tower, but Razor and I decide to go up top and see if we can catch somebody with their pants down. So I stopped to farm up, I think. Yes, gonna stop to farm up. Huskar and Dragonite buying all sorts of gear. Now Huskar's got a ring of health and a ring of regen, and the Urn of Shadows, boots, or power treads. Dragonite has some life steal. Nice, 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 nice. Razor picking up that double damage rune and going to swing bot, it looks like, to push that lane perhaps. Doombringer is still looking in the woods for something that he wants to eat on. And I'm just going to farm up with my little Enigma Lings. Razor still has that double damage rune. Looks like he's looking for neutral camps. Not able to find any. Kanuka getting hunted down by Bounty Hunter and Necrolite. Necrolite, okay, a little bit of a misclick there by Kanuka, I believe. Razor going to be able to pick up that kill on Necrolite. Sven coming in. Kanuka getting stunned by Sven. Bounty Hunter still has track on him, and they pick up the kill on that. And Razor is probably going to want to run out of there before Dragonite shows up. There's a Heaster in the bot lane that he should probably pick up too. There it is. Witch Doctor Doombringer pushing up top lane again. I'm chilling at home, selling nothing. It looks like it's just saving up. Saving up. Always good to save up. 2,000 gold, and as long as you don't die, it's always good to save up. And just a little bit of back and forth in mid lane again. Okay, and there's the Dragonite ult again, and Huskar decides to jump in here. I'm going to go ahead and get the black hole off on Huskar so we can pick up that kill, no problem. Going to get the stun off on Bounty Hunter, I believe. And then Witch Doctor throwing off his little skull thing there, getting tons of stuns, back and forth, popping his ward ult. And I think, yeah, that's what's going to happen there. So good pickup for us, 3 for none. Sven stunning Kanuka underneath the tower. Kanuka getting a nice combo off there on Sven. And then Razor's Kanuka and I all pushing mid. Again, Necrolite decides to show up, and I'm kind of scared there. Almost dying, but we do pick up his kill as well as a port comes in. Huskar porting in. Kanuka just wildly out of position, and he's just going to just probably want to get out of there, but I don't think he does. He decides to stay and fight. That's the kind of thing that you should respect in a person. Huskar leaping over there to ult and picking up the kill on Kanuka. Razor and Doombringer chilling in bot lane. Doombringer picking up a rune of invisibility. I'm going back home to pick up my Blink Dagger. Witch Doctor holding down the fort in mid lane. Huskar and Sven pushing mid lane with Bounty Hunter. Dragonite going up top lane with Necrolite. Doombringer still invisible. Just hanging around town. Waiting for some help here. Witch Doctor coming in, maybe? No. Doombringer's invisibility almost up. He's going to want to make a play or just leave. And he decides to kind of hang around. Okay, there he goes. Okay. He's going to head away. Might catch Razor a little bit out of position here. No. They're going to let him go. So they're going to push bot lane instead. I believe we all decide to start to converge on that. Yes, we're all going to start to converge on that. A 3v3 there, and I feel pretty confident that we're going to be able to win this. So, Kanuka going in for it. I use my Blink Dagger to come in and get the stun off on Necrolite, who's caught out of position. Nice stun, triple stun there by Sven, and an ult by Necrolite. Razor picks up that kill with his Q. Bounty Hunter chilling invisible. Crafty Bounty Hunter. Continuing to push bot lane as we get collapsed on by Dragonite and Huskar. Huskar gets doomed. Sven stunning Doombringer. Kanuku, good pull there on good combo, total combo on Sven. His ship coming in and missing everybody. but that's okay. Huskar jumping in now, waiting for it, throwing down my black hole on Huskar just to lock down that hero. He does a ton of damage, and we don't really want to deal with that. Razor picking up the kill on him. Dragon Knight still alive and well. Doombringer hacking on him. Razor hacking on him. Bounty Hunter super low on life. I'm going to try to Blink Dagger over and get my stun off on him. There's my stun off on him. And he's going to die before he gets to go invisible. Dragon Knight still full mana and kind of intimidating there. And as well as Necrolite. Necrolite running after me. His ult's on cooldown though, so I'm going to be alright. I flash over the wall. Good, good, good. Blink Dagger. It's a good item. It's expensive. Good item. Kanuku versus Necrolite. Necrolite decides just to leave. Great combo again by Kanuku. And he's just auto-attacking Necrolite down to death. And that should be an easy pickup kill for him. Maybe. No, he's going to let Necrolite get away. Dragon Knight now showing up behind him. They're about an equal amount of life. Dragon Knight, though, quickly taking advantage of that. And Kanuku having to run away. Throwing his boat right through them. And not doing anything to either one of them. Necrolite picking up the kill on him. Razor picking up a Vanguard. Nice, nice, nice. Tanky carry hybrid Razor. I've actually been seeing a lot of this recently. The tanky support Razor that gets a ton of kills. Razor, I was less than impressed originally with Razor, but overall I feel like he's a pretty fun hero now. Bounty Hunter chilling in the woods. Sven getting the stun off on Doombringer. Doombringer gonna have to run for his life. He also has a Vanguard. He's also got the super duper phase boots that'll let you go super quick. And a Witch Doctor almost saving there. But unfortunately that little dagger that Bounty Hunter throws out doing tons of damage. Yeah, Shuriken. I called it Shuriken earlier, but whatever. Dagger Shuriken, same thing. I died somewhere, I guess. I picked up a Void Stone as well as an Observer Ward just to keep an eye on Bot River. I believe I was actually caught out of position over here by Huskar when I was placing that ward. But wards, important things to have. Would like to... Hindsight, I should have grabbed an Observer Ward, Sentry Ward, see if they had anything there. Huskar getting picked off by Razor and Kanuka. A little bit of all chat smack talk there. Cool, cool, cool. Again, just pushing out bot lane, protecting my tower. And Necrolite here in vision of this ward as well as the regen rune there. So just again the importance of having those wards. Look at that coverage that you can get from that. That's a huge area that you can see, as well as that all important lockdown on the wards. Blink daggering over, getting the stun off on him, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw down my ult and my pool on him just to lock down that kill. And then I'm going to book it out of there because I see Huskar coming. I'm going to Blink Dagger over the wall, grab the regen rune, and go join up with Razor in mid lane. Sven looks like he's just running around. And again, this is something really nice that I've recently been seeing players do, is they grab control of a centaur and they leave it up here as a ward. So Witch Doctor throwing off his stun, getting both of these guys multiple times there, and just overwhelmingly good lockdowns, as well as the Witch Doctor's ward there. We do manage to pick up a bunch of kills there, losing nobody. We get Sven and Huskar. Dragon Knight now caught out of position. I managed to get my stun off on Dragon Knight, and that'll pretty much seal the deal for Dragon Knight. So again, another 3 for 0 trade for us. Great trades. Yeah. Good trades, good trades. And we managed to pick up a tower. So, and then I managed to throw down my ward somewhere too. So, yep. My ward and my other ward. Nice, 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 nice. Ward placements, always clutch. I always try to ward as long as, if my team's not doing it, doesn't really matter what hero I'm doing it on, I'm going to ward. Wards make or break games. Bounty Hunter trying to get the kill off on Kanuka. Sven coming in. Huskar coming in, and I'm going to Blink Dagger away from his ult here, but I'm going to wait for him to be able to ult me. And then I'm going to Blink Dagger, so I pull him right into my team so we can pick up the kill on him. I thought this was a good idea, but we took way too long to kill him, and so it actually let the rest of their team show up. And now Sven and Bounty Hunter and Necrolite are going to be able to pick up my kill, and they're going to be able to pick up the kill on nobody else, I guess. So a little bit greedy there by me, baiting in Huskar like that. I thought we could do enough damage to kill him relatively quickly. And another great stun by Witch Doctor, throwing up his ward, canceling it just as Bounty Hunter comes out of the shadows to pick up the kill on Witch Doctor. So a little bit of a sloppy thing there. I'm going to go ahead and pick up an Ultimate Orb. Because I'm going to be building into Sheepstick. Sheepstick, great item to lock down scary heroes like Anti-Mage, Huskar, even Dragon Knight, really. Kanuku getting a good port in there and bringing back Sven, getting a good stun off on Sven and picking him up real nice. Like that was a nice play by Kanuka, and a good chain of events there. Good chaining of skills. And now the 4 Amigas are still mid again. Well, yeah. Again, ward placement, great to know what the enemy is doing. We see that they're hovering around, but they're not going for Roshan, so we're going to be okay there. And if we pull up the score tab, since nothing's really going on, maybe something's going to go on. Nothing's really going on. We see Bounty Hunter 7 and 3, 2 and 2 on Dragon Knight, 2 and 3 on Sven, 2 and 5 on Necrolite, and 5 and 6 on Huskar, 2 and 6 on Kanuka, 2 and 2 on Doombringer, 6 and 4 on Razor, 2 and 4 on Witch Doctor, and 5 and 2 on Enigma. Wow, blanked there. Dragon Knight and Necrolite pushing that tower, taking it for free. So we decided to counter that by continuing the push in bot. Razor and Witch Doctor maybe going to be heading out of there. I'm coming up behind them. I don't want to walk right past Dragon Knight. A fight I cannot win, so I'm just going to go ahead and stun him to make sure he doesn't try to follow me. I'm going to come up onto Necrolite here and just watch as Doombringer picks up that kill, no problem. And then we're going to go ahead and push out this lane a little bit more. Now we're all here. I think we're going to go ahead and do Roshan, which is a smart choice. We know that we're up 1 kill, so we should definitely go ahead and feel comfortable in being able to do this. We're all relatively close by to each other, except for Kanuka, who's way back at base. The Enigma Ling's going to go ahead and take aggro from Roshan, so nobody's going to get stun locked or anything like that. Using my little Enigma Ling to spawn more Enigma Lings. Nice, nice, nice. Witch Doctor, standing guard. Our ward died there, so Witch Doctor, standing guard. Good decision. And gonna go ahead and pick up Roshan. Razor's gonna pick up the Aegis of the Immortal. I call it a heart because it's Roshan's heart, but whatever. Kanuka going in to engage on Sven. Sven popping his war cry to get out of there. I'm surprised that he's maxing Great Cleave over Warcry. Normally I'd max Warcry first and then go for Cleave, just because you don't do enough damage really early game to have Cleave take effect, but oh well. I don't play him very often, so I might not know what I'm doing. Okay, and it looks like we're going to be pushing mid again. There was me accidentally taking a little bit of tower damage trying to control my Enigma-lings as well as myself. And we're going to wait for it. A good stun by Witch Doctor. Dragon Knight coming into play here. Getting attacked by Bounty Hunter. I have to waste my ult on just Bounty Hunter so I don't die, unfortunately. And we don't even manage to pick up the kill on Bounty Hunter. Bounty Hunter still around. I'm marked. And we managed to get a huge amount of stun locks off on Sven. Picking up the kill on Sven, and Huskar chasing down Razor. Razor getting a good little lightning circle there. Me throwing down my stun lock on Huskar. Huskar putting up his heal, and we managed to get out of there no problem. Jumps back at Doombringer, so I have to go back in, getting my stun lock on him again, and so we managed to pick up the kill on Huskar, but Doombringer had to die, so that was a 3-for-2 exchange. Not as good as I would have liked to see, but, you know, take what you can get. Alright, I'm a little bit short to buy the component that I'm looking for, for the sheep stick. I'm not entirely sure what it's called. The staff, yeah, the mystic staff. So I have to go farm up, is what I decided to do. And it looks like just some jungling going on by both sides here. Really at a position where, coming from StarCraft, where something is happening all the time, into a game like this where there's a lot of lull periods, it's interesting to see the differences in the game. And really, in StarCraft, you know, you want it to be this push-pull motion. You want to be looking at your opponent saying, okay, is he pushing? If he's not pushing, do I have time to expand? Do I have time to attack? Right? In this game, there's not really an expansion so much as there is just farming up. So really what you're going to be looking at is the other team pushing? Is the other team farming? And when you're spaced out like you are, well, like we were, you really don't want to be pushing alone. You want to be pushing as a team. So it lends itself to, if one person decides he needs to go farm, then your whole team has to go farm, because you don't want to be pushing by yourself. Right? So it's just an interesting difference from StarCraft, and I gotta find how to fill the gaps there. I might just put on some nice music or something and just put it on directed cam. The interface in this game for replays is amazing, by the way. Absolutely amazing. Totally a fan of it. So we decided to start pushing. Somebody, I believe that was Dragon Knight, decides to start pushing up bot lane. Before this team fight starts, Kanuku using his super duper ult, landing it right on Huskar, going ahead, throwing down my sheep stick on Huskar. Huskar getting CC locked like crazy, but that's what you have to do. Throwing down my ult on Huskar and Necrolite. Necrolite managing to get out of that. Dragon Knight coming in from behind, and Bounty Hunter picking up the kill on Kanuka. Dragon Knight going down, as well as that tower. Good, 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 and that was a 2-for-1. But we managed to get the tower and both barracks, so that's a super good trade. Go ahead and throwing down the sheep stick, maybe trying to make something happen on Necrolite, but Necrolite's going to be able to get out of there. No problem. And I'm going to have to run, but Bounty Hunter's right there. He's tracking me, and there is that critical, and there's the shuriken, and I drop real fast. Witch Doctor getting some good amounts of stun off, but Razor dying. Having the Aegis, he manages to come back to life. Getting stunned again, double stunned again, and they're going to be able to pick up his kill. No problem. Cool. Huskar, somewhere in the wilderness. Not really sure what's going on there, but okay. Gem of True Sight back at base. That's what I like to see. A decent push here coming up by Sven, Necrolite, Huskar, and Dragonite. Kanuka here having to defend this all by himself while he waits for the rest of his team to respawn. Witch Doctor just now coming up doing a little bit of shop reorganization here. Huskar picking up the kill on Kanuka. No problem. Dying a valiant death trying to save that tower, burning our defender on the tower there. I need some WD-40 because my chair is super squeaky. But the continuous push here. Dragonite ulting, throwing down my little puddle that does the damage based on health. Seeing a good opportunity to throw down my ult. Maybe, where's my ult? Enigma. Oh, it's not up yet. Okay. But we do manage to turn that around and get 2 kills. And we're going to decide to continue the push. Now I was back at shop looking at seeing what I was going to buy. And let's go ahead and pull up the score screen. 8 and 4 and 5 for Bounty Hunter, 2, 3, 14 for Dragonite, 3, 4, 8 for Sven, 3, 7, 10 for Necrolite, and 8, 9, 5 for Huskar, 2, 9, 9 for Kanuka, 4, 4, 16 for Doom, 9, 5, 13 for Razor, 2, 4, 13 for Witch Doctor, 8, 3, 12 for Enigma. We all look like we're going to go off into our own little places. I decided to clear out top lane so that when we're pushing a lane we can feel a little bit more safe, that our lanes aren't going to get pushed by themselves. Kanuka coming over here. Necrolite. Oh, okay, that was a image. My mistake. Razor coming in to chill over with his buddy. Team Blue, purplish lane. Neat, neat, neat. Grabbing an Oblivion Staff because I'm going for a Refresher Orb. Bounty Hunter chilling behind us. Really not a safe place for him to engage on us, though. And we decide to start pushing this tower. They go ahead and do defend on it. So I back, get hit by Bounty Hunter and Dragonite, and I misclicked there. I meant to blink dagger out, but I hit my Q instead. So I got dropped pretty hard, pretty fast. We're going to go ahead and do some speed jumping here. Bounty Hunter picking up the Ancients. Nice. A lot of just farming going on. Alright, and it looks like we might be gearing up to go mid again. I go ahead and blink dagger in, get my stun off. My team doesn't really respond, so I decide to head it out. Sheepstick Huskar and throw down my black hole. Witch Doctor throwing down his stun as well as getting his ward down. Sven coming in, getting a triple stun off on us. Kanuka landing his boat right on top of Sven. And Bounty Hunter getting out, hiding in the woods over here. Super low life, all of us. We're going to have to go back, it looks like. But we did that without Doombringer next to us, so I decided to go help Doombringer out, grab Roshan. Unfortunately, I didn't have any minions with me, so this actually does take quite a while. I sheepstick him, so that's neat, but yes, this takes a long, long time. And we finally managed to pick up Roshan. There it goes. Super close to getting my Perseverance there, and it's the next step that I need. So I'm kind of debating where I want to go. Decide I'm going to go attack the Ancients. Decide I better go grab some minions. Pull the minions over. Grab those Ancients. Pull them out so that they can double respawn. Grab my Perseverance. Ooh. And I sheepstick Necrolite trying to get a kill there, but I decided it's a bad idea. Huskar coming down on top of me. Oh, ult me, taking a ton of damage there. Get my stun lock off on him though. So hopefully I'll be able to get out of there. Waiting for my Blink Dagger to come up. There goes my Blink Dagger. I do have the Urn of Shadows on me though, and that hurts a ton. Witch Doctor coming down to try to save me, now getting caught out of position. Razor coming in. I throw down my stun lock on Sven, who then gets stun locked by Witch Doctor. Razor now caught super out of position. I do have my ult up, and I do have my Blink Dagger up, so I'm waiting just for the right time to use it. They start to commit on Razor, and they get all grouped up, so I throw down my Black Hole. Awesome Black Hole right there, just locking everybody down, everybody getting stun locked, and then Kanuka's shield or ship landing on them. Razor coming back with Aegis. So super duper awesome play there. That was a lot of fun. You know, I was patting myself on the back there for that play. Particularly that Black Hole was pretty nice. And we can just speed this up a little bit more. Go ahead, start pushing out this lane again. Bot tower gets taken by Kanuka and Doombringer. I sneak up behind Necrolite here, and I'm fairly positive that this chase results in we each kill each other once. Yeah. So he comes up and he manages to get the kill on me, and then I managed to get the kill on him. So yep, not the smartest idea. Huskar getting picked off by Witch Doctor and Razor. Lots of farming going on. Dead for a super long time. Back to life. Selling my soul ring because at this point in the game it's really not that important. Gonna go farm up on Ancients. This is right. This is bad. Found Bounty Hunter. Decided that I can fight him. No ward placement, so that was my fault. Decided I can fight him. Throw down my Black Hole, get stun locked out of it by Sven, Dragon Knight, and they managed to pick up the kill there. So that sucked a little bit. Just gonna go ahead, fast forward. They managed to push super far into the base. I'm finally back alive. Yay. Still so short. So close. So close. 500 gold. So I go out, start to farm up. Still short. Gotta go out, farm up. Gonna go ahead, grab Ancients, and I finally got enough money to buy it, so I go ahead, buy my recipe for my refresher orb, la-di-da, and now the entire point of this video, I can show you guys what I wanted to show you. As far as a couple of really sweet throwdowns by Enigma with a refresher orb, which is something you don't always see. So there's my first throwdown of the black hole, catching them all nice stun locked refresher orb, and there's the lockdown again. Awesome. And we managed to get a triple kill off of that without losing anybody. Awesome. And we managed to pick up a tower too, so super awesome. Instantly paid for itself. That refresher orb doing tons of work. Tons and tons of work. And then we decide to fall back to lanes. We decided to go for Roshan, and it looks like Necrolite was just chilling right there the entire time. So we decided to go for Roshan again. And we're just going to fast forward through this because it takes forever to kill Roshan. There it is. Go ahead and grab some cheese. Everybody loves some cheese. Cheese restores 2,500 life for 1,000 mana instantly when you use it. It's an item drop by Roshan as well as the Aegis. So super awesome item, and I love that they call it cheese. I mean, it is pretty cheesy, so nice that they actually, you know, maintain calling it what it actually is. Necrolite farming Ancients. I guess he feels like he's super behind or something. Sven chasing down Doombringer. Jump in, get my stun lock off on him, turn him into a pig, and we pick up that kill, no problem. Dragonite and Huskar chilling over here, and Witch Doctor getting caught out of position, dead. Doombringer gonna get out of there. My ult's up in 6 seconds, and I'm not able to. I can't cast it. I try to get my cheese off, but I'm too stun locked, and then Necrolite just insta kills me. So a little bit of a sloppy engage there, a little bit of in the wrong position, but in the end we managed to pick up a 5 kills. So I mean it wasn't a terrible thing. We're gonna just speed up here a little bit more, and we decide to push top lane a little bit more. So Dragonite decides to come up to defend Witch Doctor and Razor up here. Dragonite throwing up his Black King bar, becoming immune to magic. Just waiting for the right time. And Huskar throwing up his Black King bar and catching all 3 of them in there. Refresher Orbing, catching them all 3 again in my black hole. Oh my, that ult is so good. And getting the stun lock off on them. So we managed to pick up the 3 kills, and Sven and Necrolite really don't pose much of a threat against us. So at this point, it's basically GG, and it's basically, you can tell by the timer in the top right, you know that it's GG as well. So just throwing it out there, you know, Refresher Orb, awesome item. It's super expensive. I mean, my build in general is super expensive, so you gotta focus on farming up, and as long as your enemy team lets you farm up. Yeah. And then there was a discussion if Dragonite said I should be getting all the kills, really, and I'm already maxi geared, so I really shouldn't be. I shouldn't get kills in general. I'm not a carry. But yeah, Refresher Orb, awesome item on Enigma. So loads of fun. So yeah, I just wanted to share that real quick because the Refresher Orb Enigma, I've been having fun with that. I played 6 games so far today with Refresher Orb Enigma, and had fun playing it all day. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be back later on, probably tomorrow, with another cast.